Anyways, yeah, what's up? We're back with Dicey Dungeons. I have all the issues figured out now. It's all good. So should look a little bit better than the last episode, and should also effectively show my mouse now, which it does. So the thing is, we are playing on a different monitor while I'm looking at this one, so hopefully it doesn't create too many issues. But we are gonna play here as the thief and do his first episode here. Put your hands together for the next hapless or hopeful challenger. He's got big hopes, big dreams, and he signed a legally binding agreement not to sue us. It's the thief. Wait, you meant that dice thing literally? I mean everything literally. So tell me, thief, what brings you to the arena of terrible fate? Okay, a dice. Good. Alright, well, my friends don't seem to be taking this seriously, but I am. I'm going to win $1 billion. And what will you do with the money if you win? Anything I want for the rest of my life. Well, fortune favors the bold.
Aww.
At least that's what people who haven't met me sometimes believe. Let's get started. So, let's go ahead and just look at our starting equipment. So we have a dagger. It is reusable, so you can just use as many times as you want. And it can do 1, 2, or 3 damage, so low rolls will actually be better. He also has the lockpick, which I'm going to move up here, which will split a dice into 2. So if you get a 4, a 5, or a 6, you can split that down into smaller stuff, and then you can go ahead and use it. So that makes sense. We're going to fight the robot again because we want to get to that equipment as fast as possible. And his thing is unlucky roll, so he'll roll 4 extra 1s when he gets it. So it's basically you can get 4 damage, or if you get a bump, you can get 8 damage depending on how many bumps you have and how it works. So we also have ray gun, which I think the thief steals. Correct me if I'm wrong, if anyone knows, but I believe that the thief steals an equipment from the opponent that he can then use because he's a thief. Get it? And you can use it 3 times. It'll do 3 damage no matter what you put in. So I think we're better off using the 4. I want to break down this, and I didn't realize that's how that worked. All right. We'll do that. I guess we'll just do that. It'll do 3 damage, and we'll call it. So we'll have to see. I haven't played as the thief yet. I have done some of the warrior stuff, so I do have kind of a handle. So let's go ahead and try this unlucky roll. And so we just get a bunch of 4s or a bunch of 1s. So we'll put all of them into here. This is dumb. Don't do that. I guess we'll just put the 4 in there, break it down to a 3 and a 1. Do 3, do 1, we'll kill him. So there you go. So we'll have to check with the next person now, with the magician, and see what he has. Pea shooter, do 2 damage. I think pea shooter's pretty bad. It is reusable, but it does take 5 to use, so it's not great. So let's take a peek at what the magician here has. He has magic missile and magic shield. So you get 3 shield on any odd, and you'll do 5 damage with any even. And it looks like we took his magic shield. It is interesting. Okay, so let's go ahead and actually break the 4 into 2 2s. So we'll do 4 damage. And then we can either throw up 3 shield, or we can just do 2 damage. I'm gonna throw up the 3 shield. I think that's safer. Because then we'll only take 2 damage. Yep. And he's dead. Alright. Starting to get it. Oh no, I was aiming for magic, and then this outcome was closer to tragic. So we did level up. We got another die. And some more health. Go down. Yeah, so it kind of makes sense. I'm gonna fight Sneezy first. And this is actually insane. So we're gonna get a flat 6 damage. We got so many dice here. I guess we split this 5 and hope it's not a 4 and a 1, and it's a 4 and a 1. So put the 4 into pea shooter, and then throw everything else into dagger. So, despite only having 8 dice, we only did 10 damage, so. He does get, so he's gonna do 6 damage again, I think. Yep. Not horrible, but. I see, okay. We definitely want to split this. I don't know if it always will split it into the highest and a 1. I don't think so, but. This does 2 damage. So that's strictly better. I guess we'll save this. That'll do some damage, that does some damage, and that does some damage. I don't know if that was the right call. He got a 3, so he's gonna again do 6 more damage. Which is okay. It's not terrible. Definitely want to split the 4. And we're good. Alright. So it looks like he does he does steal a different equipment every turn. So, or different equipment every turn. Doesn't have to be different, I suppose, but so a little frustrating. Not terrible, but a little frustrating. He took flame still, so what does he have? Oh, he has all the spells, that's right. He does have Hall of Mirrors plus 1 dice. It's interesting. Okay. I mean, definitely gonna use flame spell. Apply 2 burn, which is really nice. And then just drop damage. Seems good to me. He's gonna hate it. That sucks. We got an extra die, huh? I think. Not great. So we could, I mean, we could potentially lose right here. He did just throw out the dodge, so we don't have to worry about burn. So I actually think having Hall of Mirrors or something that gives us extra dice is potentially better. Man, that's annoying. Deals 5 frost damage. Let's try this. Okay, so that pretty much went about as good as it could have. All right, so that was rough. We are getting the upgrade. And the okay, so we got crowbar, reduce the countdowns on all equipment by X. Okay. Interesting. And inflict 1 poison. I'm gonna try crowbar. It's automatically in there, so we're good here. Don't need the health. Go to the shop. Okay, so counterfeit, so you can duplicate a dice. I think counterfeit can actually be pretty good. Steals 1 gold once per battle. That's, I don't want to do that. And then roll 2 1s, huh? This is basically 2 damage. I think I'm gonna take the duplicate. Give that a shot. We'll see. Let's fight this Jester. I think it could be good. I think it could be interesting at least. So Jester will get new equipment every turn. So let's see what he's got. So he's got boop. He has boops and bops and juggling balls and all this kind of stuff. So these just do 2 damage on any die, which is what we can do as well. Interesting. So we have a lot of options here. I think what we do is split that. It's not what I wanted. I think we're best off duplicating a 2. Well, that's true. I mean, we're actually best. We want to duplicate. I think we duplicate the 2. Put the 2s in a dagger. Put the 5 in a pea shooter. Put the 1 in a dagger. And the 4 in a bop. Not a ton of damage, but... So the thief does seem difficult. He is going to do 6 damage to us. So I'm going to go ahead and pop Unlucky Roll. And just give us all the 1s. And then... Let's try Crowbar. Oh, it does. It automatically gives it to us. That's nice. All right. I see now. Okay. Okay, so we are learning here a little bit. So it's just going to do flat damage. I mean... Putting the 1 into boop is going to be better. I mean, if we get a 4 and a 2, it's 2 damage. Yeah, I think we're better off using Lockpick no matter what. So, because we just got a free damage out of that, and we can duplicate a die. We want to duplicate the 3. Put a 1. Well, let's see. So we can't do anything now with this 5 except... So we should put it in a pea shooter and do the 2 damage. Put both 3s in a dagger. And then we get 2 damage for a 1, and then 4 damage on 1s. All right. I think that round went really, really well. I mean, that's about as good as we could have done. So we did lose 2 damage and then another 3 and another 2. So overall, a little rough. We got a bunch of 2s, which is really nice. Just go ahead and duplicate the 2 and then just... And that's a game. All right. Jester's a little annoying. Not too bad, though. I didn't even look at what he gave me that last turn. I think it might have been more boops. I will just take all the health on the floor. We did get a bump. So bump can be interesting. I mean, I think we replaced Crowbar and bump. I don't think Crowbar's doing a whole lot of good for us. And by a lot of good, I mean literally anything at all, but... The vacuum can siphon HP. So it'll just drain hearts, so it'll heal. So that's actually pretty good for us. Because we can heal off of him. So I think the first thing we want to do... A couple different things here. I'm going to go ahead and say we duplicate the 3. Let's bump the 6 so we get a 6 and a 1. And then split a 6. Okay. So then we got E-Shooter. 2 damage. 2 dagger. P-Shooter. Okay. So pretty good. So now we'll wait for him to hit us with something, and then hopefully... I mean, it will blind, which is kind of annoying, and it also does do 6 damage. So whichever one we take is going to kind of frag a little bit. They're going to give me 2 blinds. That's annoying. So it's a 1. So this is also a 1. So you can bump that. Got a 2. And then a 1. That's annoying. I'll save our unlucky roll for now. I probably should use it a little more. Okay, cool. I'm going to siphon. Here's what I want to do. I'm going to bump that. Siphon the HP. Duplicate the 2, split it into 2 1s, and then throw them all into dagger. Yo, he's learning. And then we can't kill, even with the 4s, so should be good. He's gonna do 2 damage. He's gonna siphon 4 HP. So I think what we want to do, I would like to split a 5. I got the 4. I'm gonna drain the 4 back. Bump the dice value. 3, 1, reusable. You're dumb. That's fine. I should have. I forgot it was reusable. I should have duped it and used it twice. That's all right. I mean, I'm just. I didn't even get it. That sucks. That sucks. So we did effectively cost ourselves some HP. We will level up in one more fight. I'm gonna take the health because I'm a little nervous. Okay. So dagger upgrade does an extra damage. Pea shooter will double damage. That's actually pretty good. Counterfeit becomes smaller, so we can put something else in there. Bump gets 2 uses, which can be pretty good. I'm gonna upgrade lockpick. As dumb as that is, I'm gonna upgrade lockpick. I think that that's actually pretty good. And then we'll split 6s. There you go. And look, so let's try it. Let's go ahead and see. Yeah, that's great. I mean, that's great right there, what we just did. I'm trying to see, I'm like, if I use Unlucky Roll, could I kill him? I don't think so. But I'm not going to waste, I'm going to save Unlucky Roll. We'll use it at the start of whatever fight's next. I don't think he has anywhere near enough damage to kill us, and we only have to do 11. So here's what we're going to do. And I like this. Duplicate the 3. And he's got a burn. So he can't use the 2 or he'll kill himself. Cool. Yeah, that was a good fight. I like that last turn a lot. I'll take it. We no longer need that health. Last stand. Survive the next fatal blow doesn't stack. I don't care. Doesn't do much for us. Okay. So I'm gonna just pop Unlucky Roll, I think. I'm gonna split our 6. Do shock damage and add shock on any even. So I mean, 6 doesn't do much for us. I think what we do is add 1 dice value to our 6, get another 1, do 6 shock damage and add a shock. And then we can duplicate our 3. The only thing we won't use is this 4. And then, I mean, we can also put that in there and lower it to 1 next turn, so. Dude, let's go. That was great. Great turn. Absolutely great turn. I feel like we played that as perfectly as possible. We really understood the dice that we had there, which is only going to do 4 damage to us, yeah. We just have 3 damage here. We'll put that in a pea shooter and do 3 damage. Yo, absolutely great fight. Great fight. We really thought that went through. Sick. I am very happy about that. So I mean, we'll check the shot first. So 16, you can get 8 health back. I think that's okay. Add 4 poison could be all right, but I'm not gonna take it. And reduce that like defense. Oh, reduce 1 damage from each attack. Requires an odd though. I kind of like what we're rolling. Let me see. I mean, pea shooters there as a backup. Bump and lockpick are important. And obviously, we can't get rid of counterfeit. I think what we're gonna do is probably upgrade counterfeit the next time we have the option to upgrade. Iron Man is really annoying. I think counterfeit just gets smaller, right? So we can just flat add something else. Okay, so I think here, bump that to another 3, duplicate the 3. And on an even, you'll deal 2 burn damage and burn a die. Do it, dude. So it's 14 damage and a burn dice. Cool. Yeah, so the Warrior's one of those where he's strong from the get-go and kind of stays even with everyone, but he's already starting to begin with. The Thief feels underpowered to start, and as you get more dice, begins to catch up and then overtake. It's a very different power curve feeling. The Warriors, I want to lockpick this. I want to duplicate this. I don't really want to fuck with these 4s, so what I'm going to do is do 4 damage, burn a die. Throw all of these in there. And I don't think there's anything we could do with these that would do us any good anyways. We could get an extra 2 damage by duping 1 and putting it into pea shooter. I don't think that helps us. So we do have 2 burn again. That is a little frustrating. Smart. Split it into 2 1s. Bump that to a 2. Duplicate the 2. That gives us 6 damage, and we can kill him. He's getting it, boys. He's understanding. Sick burn. He's a genius. How close are we? We're not close, right? Man, we're far. Okay. We got some heal there. Another lockpick, huh? Next equipment has +1 turn. I don't like that. I'm gonna buy the lockpick and hold on to it. Yo, I don't want to fight Burb. And then that's fine. Loud Bird is really annoying. So, like he has Echo Blast, which will do weaken damage and do 2 weaken, which is, I'm very glad that's the one that we stole from him. He can just dodge an attack, and he also can silence, which is he's CC more than damage. The only damage he has is he can do 1, 3, or 5 damage per turn. But because we can just pop off with 5 damage here, I hate that I literally accidentally dropped that in there. I wasted the bump. Man, I fucked that up really bad. Or not. So smart. And then we duplicate the 3. Cool. And then we're gonna get 3 damage out of that anyways. And everything else. It actually ended up being amazing. Okay, I'll take it. We got 2 weaken. That's annoying. Okay, so we can just dodge an attack, which I think is probably gonna pay dividends for us anyways. Oh, here, let's do this. Wait. Let's split a 4. Oh, it's max 2. So we should split this. And then bump one of these to a 2. And then just make sure we get the dodge in there. And then... not a ton we can do about that. I'm going to use Unlucky Roll. And just pop out 4 damage to him. That's frustrating. Okay, so we did dodge that. And he has 1 dodge and he's gonna do 3 damage. He got really lucky right there. That's fine. I'll only duplicate up to a 3. We're gonna duplicate a 3. We won't lose anything. Silence him too. Let's split the 6 and get the extra 1 and then split the 6 into 3. Alright. Not the best, but I'll take it. Nothing we can do with this 5, so we put that in the pea shooter. And then the question is, do we want to silence him or do we want to hit him for not a ton? Let's try the silence. Do 6. I don't know if I can pop 15 next turn, but... Did he dodge the silence? Is that how that works? I guess, maybe it is. So he has a dodge, so I guess we don't want to... I don't know, dude. That one hurts. I don't even care about the silence. It's 1 to do 2. It's gonna be a close fight. I don't know if he can hit us for 10. He needs to not silence something crucial. Ah! I was hoping he'd let me keep that. That's fine though. That's fine. It really is. So let's lockpick and split that and duplicate that. We have just enough. Okay. So also, it turns out silence will stop you from using your limit break, it looks like. Didn't know that, but that's alright. Okay. So we're gonna get 7 health. We do have to defeat the Kraken. I think the Kraken is poison. Cool. So I'm immediately gonna split the 6 up. We got exactly what we wanted from it. 1 damage. Plus 1 damage each use with on an even, huh? So we have a 4. Let's find out. Oh, I see. Oh, interesting. I still think I'd rather do this. It's just gonna do more damage anyways. Bump that. Not too bad. Good first turn. So let's see what he has. He has the Overwhelm. He has a curse, which kind of sucks, and a blind. So he can't do a whole lot of damage. Again, we're going to split the 6 into 3 2s, which is great. I'm just going to bump the dice value and duplicate the 6. Because that's going to guarantee us the most possible damage right now. Okay, so we know that that's at least a 4. Okay, fine. I probably should have put it in the pea shooter, but if it was a 4, I wasn't going to get any damage out of it that turn anyways, so. I see. Okay, so he's going to blind 2 die again. That's okay, though. Okay, so we know that's an odd. We know that that was an even. Okay. We know it's an odd, so this is a 5. So let's bump dice value to 6, split it into 2, split it into 3. That was a 1. That was a 1. So this is a 4. Great plays. Great fucking plays, dude. Like, I'm getting it. I'm finally getting it. You're understanding how the numbers work. We're going to level up and get the heal, which is wonderful. Needs doubles. Set all dice to... that could be good. Put a dice in 3, a minimum 3. Or an upgrade, huh? Here's the thing. I'm thinking that we could take the skeleton key, and then if we get 2 3s, we can just turn everything into a 3. But then we're just wasting 2 3s to get potentially, what, 4 3s? I kind of think we can do more with the dice that we have. I'm going to take the upgrade. And I think... I'm gonna upgrade it. I want to add something else to the arsenal, I think. Let's see what we've got here. I don't... Do I have a second lockpick? I do. I think that... I think that's what we want to roll. I think that makes sense. Wow, this is a big board. We have to fight Direwolf first, so... Barrel strong against poison, that's fine. Let me see what he has. He can curse. I think the curse could be good, and he's a poison boy. I thought I should have 5 dice, not 4. I don't know. So we can now split a couple different things and duplicate. Really nice. Let's dice value up. Duplicate the 3. And just hit him. Here's what we're gonna do. Put that into 1s. Curse him. Hit him for 2. Genius. Good play. I could have done that a little different, I think, but you got the poison off, and you got cursed on the other one, so that's fine. I'll take 1 damage. I'm very glad we got this 6. Let's put that into a 1-3-2. Perfect. Just what we want. X3. So we can add the poison, so this will do 4. So this is just strictly better. Let's dupe that value so we get another 1. We should dupe to 3. I don't know what I was doing there. Split a dice. We did get a 4 again. So let's duplicate the 3. This will do 2. I think we do this. It's just more efficient to do it this way. All right. Hey, you know it's working. It's making sense. You're able to split so many dice now that you can get the low rolls that you want. So we're gonna take 2 damage now. Okay, so we'd love to kill him this turn. So we want a lockpick plus. We got pretty much exactly what we would have asked for. We want to bump that, duplicate it, and then kill him. Then I'll throw that in there for memes, and we're done. Yo, it's getting better. Like, having this extra die now works out really well. Being able to split everything that you've got. I've never seen Gargoyle. I mean, this could be good. Flip a dice upside down. I still don't know what that does. I've never seen that. So let me take on Rat King. And then he's got all the poisons, right? Inflict 1 poison and roll a new die. On a 5. So if we can't get rid of a 5, we can at least get a new die. We want to split this immediately. I think we want to split this into a... Not what I wanted. That's true. Let's here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna bump that, get 2 5s, and throw them both in a pea shooter. Did it eat that? It did, didn't it? That's... Oh, I didn't know that's how that worked. I'm also gonna use Unlucky Roll here. And then let me just roll a new die. I'll meme it out. Alright, so it did us no harm. Losing that 2 damage does kind of feel bad, but he got 2 4s, so he will be able to get 1 poison off and get a new die. We just want it to be less than 5, and it wasn't. We're gonna take 2 damage, and he gets to roll it again. He got a 6. All right, that sucks. So we're gonna take another 3 damage right here. He can stack up pretty quick here. So let's just dupe the 3. Split this. Bump that. And then just hit him. If he could have a really unsuccessful turn here, and he won't, he'll actually be able to get it off twice and get 2 more die if he plays it right, which he didn't. He puts that into the... Alright, whatever. We're gonna take 3 more damage. Lockpick plus. Maybe just throw the... Well... Yeah, definitely split the 5 or guaranteed a 3. Or a 4 and a 1. I guess you're right, yeah. Duplicate the 3. Definitely hit him with those. Bump that to a 3. Alright. Hey, it worked. Did he get 5 XP? Another coin. We can get this health. I think we should do. Get this. We got another lockpick. I don't think we need a third one. Okay. And then we can upgrade. I mean, we can upgrade lockpick again. I think we upgrade pea shooter, honestly. And bump twice. I think we upgrade pea shooter. Because then that makes 5s or 6s twice as valuable, basically. Like gargoyle. Actually, let me check something here real quick. Fine. Okay. Sorry, chat. Okay. So to do 3 damage and reroll with lower value. He has glare, which will lock a dice only on a 1, and then a minimum 3 will do 3 damage and reroll. All right, interesting. So I think a 6 could be good in there. Let's split this. Let's try. Let's put the 5 in there. It does 3 damage. Reroll it into a 1. So that is another free damage to us. I like that. All right. And we hit him for 4 here. Hit him for 4 here. Bump. Duplicate. Hit him for 4. All right, making sense. Okay. So we definitely want to just save unlucky roll for now. Three does 3+, so okay. So let's look. So I think the first thing we want to do is duplicate a 3. We want to split our 4. We want to bump that. Splitting it does us no good because they're all usable anyways. I believe we have things that are unusable. So I think that we want to hit him. We want to put in a 1. So we waste as little damage as possible. Oh, it needs 3 or higher. Oh, I'm sorry. We put in a 3 and it gives us a 2. Yeah. Yeah. And then everything just goes in a dagger. Cool. Smart. And he blinds the die, or locks the die. Oh, it had to be a 60, didn't it? That's all right. So we'll lockpick plus. We'll bump the 6 and get a free 1. We split the 4. Duplicate the 2. Get him with the 6 here. Gives us a 2 back. And then 13. Rough. Unlucky roll will kill him. I think we just fade it. Well. Yeah, let's just use it. Here's the thing, I was worried he could hit us for maybe 10 and we'd be super low on XP. We have to get through one more fight and we get a full heal. And it's just Wicker Man, but I mean, Wicker Man could do 8 to 10, easy, so. I think we'll get Unlucky Rollback, it takes 13 HP. I mean, I think we split. I think we split. Perfect. I think we do this. Add a dice value, duplicate. And hit everything in the dagger. Cool. Cool. So he can do 6 damage in a burn. But he isn't gonna have enough to even get close. Cool. Yep. We'll kill him next turn. We would have been... I'm actually kind of glad that we did use the unlucky roll. Considering we got it back, it's obviously like the best we could have done. Let's do this. Let's do... I guess it doesn't matter because we're going to kill him. I shouldn't play poorly, though. No, we're still good, but... We are... It's alright. Kind of missed that up. We're going to get the heal here. We're going to get an extra die. We're gonna go down. We're gonna fight the boss. Alright. Thief versus Audrey. Do it. Okay. I'm gonna go easy on you. I hope you've done your stretches. She has 74 HP. So she has weaken 3 equipment and do 6 damage. That's insane. It does take 10 though. And headbutt do damage. Okay. So, I mean, we might wanna... Let's split this one. Bump. Split. We didn't get a 3 out of that, really? This is annoying. I'll tell you that. Let's duplicate here. Let's do this. Let's duplicate the 5. Hit her with that. And do the 3 weaken. And then do 4, 1. 4, 1. Alright. That was alright. 19 is not too bad. Couple of turns here. We did weaken him, so we're gonna weaken. It does half damage. It should have used all her dice. So I'm fine with that. That's great. So this just does blank damage. So if we can get... I think what we do is bump... Let's bump to 6. Do a 6. Dupe the... You know, actually... We need these. So let's split this into a 1 and a 2 and dupe the 2. Do this. This. Smart. I like that. Because that way we could get the damage out of the pea shooter without having to just waste the 3. Because we couldn't use it because it was weakened, so. This is gonna hurt that we got 3 weaken on us again. Happens to be literally everything. We can do 6 damage. I mean, that does us no good anyways. I guess we want to just bump that. Probably just want to... Well, let's see. Let's split this. And that's what we're gonna use, right? Oh, I should have duped that too. You're right. I should have duped the 2 to get 2 and hit it twice. I didn't think about it though. Okay, so the same thing's gonna happen again. This time we can unlucky roll and just get a load of dice. We did get earthquake this time. I'm just gonna hit her for this and hit the weaken out, and then so let's split. I mean, splitting the 4 and splitting... Let's split the 3. Bump that. Duplicate the 2. or 1. And then everything else goes in and we win. Perfect game, dude. There you go. Chapter 1 as the Thief. D-O-N-E. In the books. Sneaky, underhanded victory. Magnificent. I'm not here for compliments. I'm here for prizes. Of course you are. And that means it's time to spin the wheel. Spin the wheel. If you land on a prize spot, you'll get $1 billion and a quick pathway out of the... Got it. Spin. Want to drumroll the building anticipation? Just spin it. Da-da-da-da! Aww. We lost. Oh, bad luck. Looks like you missed out this time. But don't lose hope. Your time in the dungeons isn't up yet. You'll be back with more episodes. So, we have unlocked the robot, whom we will be playing as next. Beep boop humans, I'm just joking. I can definitely talk. I love color-coded to-do lists and pushing myself to the limits. So you can see 1 team and 3 star. So we'll go ahead and play the robot.